Hi everybody, Hannah Gilman, your Confidence and Dignity After Divorce coach. There is so much I want to say today. Please raise your hand if it's okay. I try to keep my videos under 4 or 5 minutes. Do you mind if I go longer today? Raise your hand so I could see. Okay, great, thank you. I love having fun. So what I'm trying to do in these videos right now is I've told you about getting divorced, early divorce, thoughts, feelings you might have, how, do's and don'ts of etiquette, how to protect yourself. But what I want, and this is for everyone listening, you do not have to be in a divorce. You could be in a marriage, single, older single, I don't care. This is a thing for everybody. And I want to get across the process of what happens to us, how we operate. And it's pretty much a general thing. And then I want to show you why you need the coach. So our thoughts become habits. Why? Because a habit is anything that you think about over and over and over again, that, masterpiece story. And it leads you to the action of the habit over and over. You brush your teeth with the right hand over and over and over again, right? So habits lock us into a particular level of consciousness. And sometimes we don't even realize it. We have no idea. Most people, and this is really true, most people don't even know what they think about during the day. So much of what we need to do, and this was my path as well, is we have to unlearn, learn, and relearn. What are we unlearning? The habits. And what are we learning? The new rewiring that I keep referring to. And then we have to anchor it. Unlearn, learn, and anchor. Now here's the kicker. In the learn and anchor, change does not happen overnight. Really, it doesn't. As you learn something new, it has to marinate. You have to 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. And this is where people shoot themselves in the foot, and where going it alone doesn't work. Because you're not seeing change immediately. I didn't answer people's 2 questions, and yesterday I blew it. It's not working. No, you're not allowing what's called the gap. And this is huge in both marriages and especially older single women. In order to end a relationship, you may or may not know consciously, but you have to go through a gap until the next one. And nobody wants to live in the gap. And I'm here to tell you that when you learn to love your gaps, it will change everything because they're a gift. I'm not going to go into why and how right now. So the change doesn't happen overnight, and this is where the coach comes in. Hold your hand, we look at the triggers, we look at what you could do to move forward, etc., etc. So when you learn why the gap is important, life gets a lot easier because it's a gift to you. It's a gift. So when you don't do the inner work that I keep referring to and looking at your moods, your attitudes, your fatigue syndromes, I can talk about that in another video. We become so comfortable in the lack-based thinking, right? Lack becomes comfortable, it becomes familiar, and we don't question it. And that's when you start living in low-level vibrations. And low-level vibration, internal vibration, creates so much of the exhaustion and overwhelm that you often experience in your life. Now, emotions can become addictive. You're the victim. You're always sad. You're a blamer. You're a complainer. Just the way it is. That's life. That's how I am. You're addicted to those emotions. Excuse me. Now, in a divorce or leaving a job or anyone, you be who you are and fill this in for yourself. Over time in the spectrum of divorce, spiraling out of control, separated, divorced, you become so good at guarding against what you don't want, right? You're guarding against the next attack, the next blow, and you make a lifestyle. It becomes a lifestyle of guarding against what you don't want. And this is why you don't realize it, because it's become habits of thought. So now we've gone full circle, right? Ladies, can you imagine that someone can help you live a life of daily happiness and joy, where you wake up in the morning without a pit in your stomach, the heaviness on your chest, all the physical ailments begin to disappear, and you don't even realize it till one day you go, ooh, I moved that way and it felt good. Can you imagine someone helping you to get to that place? I can. So this leads me to the next thing that I want to talk about. I want you to get to a place in life where pain and suffering and sacrifice aren't your mode of operation. It doesn't have to be. Those are outdated. They don't work today. I want to bring you to a place where happiness isn't a surprise and an overwhelming miracle. Every day should be happy. And the next great thing that happens should be, wow, of course. How cool is that? I promise you it's possible. So yesterday I referred to results, breakthroughs, and transformation. And in the nervous system. What goes on in the nervous system is really what you've heard from many, many people before. It's the comfort zone. If you watch these videos and you go, oh, I love watching Hannah, she's so entertaining, but I already know that. Yeah, I got that. I know that. I've learned that before. I'm telling you, when you hear yourself and start listening for it, saying, I already know that, you are, bam, telling your nervous system, or it's your nervous system telling you, stop, do nothing with that information. Don't touch it. You're going to have to change, and we don't want to do that. Your brain is your ego, and it thinks it's your best friend that keeps you small and safe. So you'll go to the class, you'll take the notes, you'll keep watching the videos, and you might even think, you know, Hannah, really, I so identify with everything she says. And she always offers these free phone calls. Maybe I should call her. Now, as long as you're in that realm, very good, nothing's gonna happen. But let's say you private message me, and making a date to talk with me is all automated. So it's still safe, you don't have to talk to me. And you decide you wanna make an appointment. So you private message me, and I send you the link and we book that appointment. And the appointment is for Monday night at 7. It's Friday, you're watching the video. All weekend, you're gonna think, what do I need that for? You know, what do I need to talk to her for? Things in my life really aren't so bad. I have other people to talk to. She's gonna try to sell me something at the end of the phone call. She wants to coach me. You know, what do I need it for? I don't really need it. Nobody does anything for free. Why would she talk to me for free? Monday night at 7, Monday around 4, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna get your migraine. You're gonna trip, hurt your foot. One of the kids' schedules is gonna mess up and they're gonna need you. And you're gonna cancel at 6 o'clock, can't make the call, Hannah, and you're gonna go back. That feels fabulous. You know what happened? You got near your terror barrier, as Bob Proctor calls it. People call it the panic point. You got to the edge of your comfort zone. You got to the edge. And more often than not, you will retreat. The migraine will ease. You'll feel fine. Life goes back to normal. And you're still stuck in your stuff. So let me tell you my story. When I first heard free calls from coaches, it was like, seriously? Why would I? They're going to want to sell me. I'm not going to buy. I'm not going to do the call. I have to tell you a story. A few years ago, I was following online for free a guy doing 5-part, 15-minute, 5 days, for 5 days, how to get better with your money. I sent it to a friend. She was in her late 40s. You know what she wrote me back? What if he wants to sell us something at the end? I couldn't stop laughing. It was an online stranger. He doesn't doesn't know who you are. You're not going to hurt his feelings. Hit delete and unsubscribe. No, that good 12-year-old little girl was right up, right? Can you relate? Okay, I got to end this. It's getting long. Let's say you make the call and then you become me. That call was great. So now all the coaches that offer free calls, I'm doing it to everybody because it's free. And what am I looking for? The magic pill that I won't have to do the work. I just hope one of them will give me the answer. Doesn't work that way. Ladies, I'm telling you, I'm offering it. If you have an issue that you need to address, one issue, I'm here to help you. Be supported in your life. You've got to learn how to walk yourself back off the edge. I always felt I love blowing through comfort zones today. And believe me, I have a coach that always says, new level, new devil. It's so true. They don't go away. The problems just become more sophisticated. I love that. Take care of yourself. If it scares you to talk to me, big sign you need to do it. Make the contact. I promise you I'll be sensitive. It won't hurt. You're not wasting my time. Work with me, don't work with me. But get in the habit of helping yourself because it does work. You've got to believe it to see it. And the world has it wrong. Everyone says, I'll believe it when I see it. No, it's believing it to see it. I can help you get there. Contact me, private message me, email me. Let's do it. Let's do it. I can help you. Just imagine a 30-minute phone call that you hang up and you feel 10 pounds lighter because it was fun and all about you, full of support and full of everything you've been desperately desiring. I'm here. It's available. Love you all. Bye-bye.